Finding yourself in a situation where a stray or loose-owned dog is coming at you can be terrifying. So how do you protect yourself and your animals? Joining us to talk about it is animal behaviorist Lisa Hernandez. Lisa, thanks for spending some time this afternoon.
Absolutely.
Seeing that video is tough. Folks are dealing with the situation. Give us some background on how we got here.
It's hard to imagine that this has been going on for as long as it has, and we haven't been able to stop it from happening. You know, in my career here in Houston, which spans a decade, we've been experiencing this that entire time. And it's not just in Liberty County, it's all over the place. And, you know, I would be remiss if I didn't say that we got here. There's a direct line from the save them all mentality to this crisis, because these are animals who are being left on the street to suffer. And these are multi-generationally feral animals. They're born, grow up, breed, suffer, and then perish on the streets. And so we need to have some kind of recourse, and we need to be enabling our animal control, animal enforcement officers to do their public safety job and to get these animals away from our communities who are very much in danger.
Yeah, and that area continues to grow. Folks continue to buy land up there, but there still is no animal enforcement officers. There's no department there. At what point do elected officials have to look at this problem and go, okay, we need to protect our citizens?
We need to do something. It boggles the mind that an area as large as Liberty County does not have animal control. And I know some of the smaller cities do have, but it's generally one officer. And you can't possibly respond to all of the calls that are being made. And, you know, we always say, talk to your elected officials, talk to the people in the municipal government, and if they're not listening, run for office. Take those jobs of the people who aren't protecting their community.
Okay, right here and right now, what can folks do? You're on the street, you're walking or jogging with your kid or with your other animals, as we saw that gentleman trying to protect himself and his dogs today. What do you do? You
know, it's hard at first glance when you're being approached by a dog to judge whether they are friend or foe. But I would always advise people to assume the worst and to maintain distance. Now, I don't want to tell people to be walking around with weapons, but there are some tools that you can have. You know, fanny packs are trendy again, so it's okay to have a fanny pack stuffed with things that will keep you safe, including we wouldn't want to use pepper spray because you're more likely to incapacitate yourself, but an air horn, if you do feel like you need to have something like pepper spray, bear spray can shoot long distances. Carry really stinky treats. If the dog isn't quite attacking you, but it's a little too close for comfort, you can scatter the treats and distract them. If the animals are approaching you and you feel like you're in danger, there are a couple things you shouldn't do. You shouldn't run, because that will inspire that dog to chase you. That will ignite their prey drive. If you have a dog or a small child with you, if you can avoid picking them up, that will just cause the dog to start jumping up at your face. You want to be very still, very quiet and calm, and put something between you and that dog. A car, a fence, space, anything that you can calmly do to get away from these attacking dogs, and call for help if you can, because one person against one or many dogs is at a severe disadvantage. The other thing you can do if you have the ability to, you know, not everybody has money and resources, but they make tools like, they're called coyote vests. They look absolutely ridiculous, but they will protect smaller or even medium or large sized dogs. It's either a harness or a collar, and it's got spikes on it. It's a little bit sturdier than a regular harness. This is the area that's most in danger when either you or your pet is being attacked that you want to protect. So, you know, if you can dress your dog in a vest, or if you yourself can wear loose clothing or thick. The only time I've ever been bitten, it wasn't as bad as it could have been because I was wearing a jacket. So that gives their teeth something else to grab onto other than your skin.
It's tough that we have to have the conversation and think of these safeguards.
I hope someday we don't.
I know it, and we'll keep following the situation out in Liberty County. Lisa Hernandez, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.